Ah, here comes one of the lucky ones now.
What does that mean?
Means you have a date.
Oh, well, it's not really a date. It's a blind date with a chiropractor.
A chiropractor?
Yeah, I've been feeling a little tight lately. Do you think it's okay to let a guy crack your back on the first date?
Mom, can I borrow $5 for cab fare? I'm meeting Jason at the dance.
Whatever happened to dates that picked you up at the door?
Beats me. I'm meeting mine at the restaurant. You want to share a ride, Jenny?
Yeah, sure. But only if there's room for me and Emma. Jenny, I was born alone and I'll die alone, but I am not going to go to a college dance alone. Come to the dance. You'll be with Jason and me. Oh, great. I'll be the only girl dating a couple.
It's better than staying home alone.
It's true. I know.
Emma, do you want to end up like my mom? Come on, I'll change my clothes. What about the game?
Oh, I'll be Emma.
Hello? Yeah, I'll be right up. Bye. Amy rented the Flamingo Kid. I'm gonna go watch it with her, okay?
Sure. I'll be you and Emma. S-I-G-H. Only 300 calories per serving. That's not bad. 20 servings per container? Based on what? Studies with mice?
Men.
Ah, my favorite subject.
Oh, sometimes they're such chiropractors.
That bad.
He was one of those guys who's only interested in one thing, himself.
Men.
You too?
Jason Crawford is,
Chiropractor?
What happened?
I told him if he danced one more dance with Kim, we were through.
And we danced one more dance?
6.
Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry.
Pass the ice cream.
Where's Emma?
She met some guy at the dance. He's taking her home. Women!
I think we need another spoon.
All night, Amy kept drooling over Matt Dillon like I wasn't even there. Love stinks. You said it. Oh, guess what, everybody? I'm in love. Here he comes.
Here's your change, babe.
Oh, thanks.
I owe you.
Evan, this is my mom, Kate, Jenny's mom, Allie, and Jenny's brother, Chip. Guys, this is Evan.
Hi, Alan. It's nice to meet you.
Same here.
Your name's Evan?
Yeah, well, it used to be Kevin, but I dropped the K. Sounded too suburban.
Where are you from?
Well, where I'm from is not important. It's where I'm going that counts.
Where's that?
To the top.
Ah.
Hey, Emma was explaining the living situation around here, and I want you to know that I think it's real plucky the way you girls brought these two families together.
Well, I guess we're just the plucky type.
So, I guess you'll want to be starting the interrogation.
Interrogation?
Yeah, well, Emma and I will be spending a lot of time with each other, so I figure you'll want to ask the same old questions like, what am I studying? What are my plans after graduation? Whether there's a history of insanity in the family. You know, the usual.
Relax. I wouldn't even think of interrogating one of Emma's friends. After you leave, I'll interrogate Emma.
That's cute. So, babe, I gotta run. I'll pick you up tomorrow around, what, 6:30?
Yeah, great. Evan's taking me to hear a sales pitch for time-sharing a condo.
Isn't that rushing it a little?
No, we're just going for the free Walkman. They're giving one out to every couple that comes in.
Don't you have to be married and of voting age?
Nope. The ad said any couple, and we are definitely a couple. Night, babe.
Isn't he terrific?
Oh, he's terrific.
Jason needs a Walkman. You could double date with he and Kim. What?
Jenny and Jason broke up.
Oh, no. Why didn't you tell me? You were having such a great time with Evan. Do you want to talk? Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you guys say about boys goes double for girls.
Jenny is so lucky to have Emma.
And vice versa. If Jenny hadn't dragged her to the dance, she never would have met Kevin without the K.
Do you really think he's terrific?
Terrifically. Terrifically arrogant with a hint of rude.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do what any great parent does. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just wait until he's a thing of the past.
Whoa, you're plucky.
Can't leave me. We have an understanding. We have a relationship. We have our...
What are you watching? The news. I got tired of watching the phone. Jenny, Jason is just a guy. Just a guy? Emma, we had a relationship. We had an understanding. We had our song.
Hi, guys.
Hi. What are those?
Our business mailers. We'll pick them up at the printers.
Wow, you look great.
Thanks. Red is Evan's favorite color. Symbolizes success.
And whose favorite color is terry cloth?
Mine symbolizes depression.
Jason didn't call.
Well, you can just stay home and have fun with us.
Doing what?
Address envelopes to 500 of our closest friends.
I'm going to bed.
It's only 6:30.
What's time when you don't have a boyfriend?
Hey, babe, you look like one of the Fortune 500.
Thanks.
Say, Evan, are you by any chance a business major?
You bet. I'm on a 5-year plan. BA, MBA, BMW.
How NICE for you.
We better get going. It's 6:45.
Well, don't let anybody talk into any easy payments.
Ciao.
Isn't he something?
He's something, all right. I'm just not exactly sure what.
Come on, what's so bad about having a 5-year plan?
Stalin had a 5-year plan.
He's her first boyfriend. Do you remember your first boyfriend in college?
No.
I rest my case.
You're absolutely right. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. If Emma wants to date a killer yuppie, that's her business. That's much better. The glue just sealed up my paper cut.
Here, use a sponge.
Thank you. Much better.
Hi.
Hi, did you have a good time, Cher?
The best.
Yeah, I could furnish a whole dorm this way.
How are the flowers coming?
Only 200 to go.
What is all this?
Oh, Ellie and I just started our own business. We do catering, party planning, personal errands.
You ladies hire yourselves out as housewives.
No, we're not housewives. We run a business.
Well, don't get me wrong. I think you provide a valuable service. I would love to have somebody cleaning up after me. Yo, Emma, did you ever think of entering this line of work?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Thanks a lot. I had so much fun.
Hey, it's my pleasure. How many times do I go out on a date and walk away with a free Walkman?
I wonder.
You'll call me when you finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Night.
Bye.
When you finish what?
Oh, our calculus homework.
Evan has you doing his homework now?
No, we're sharing. I'm doing calculus. He's doing freshman English. We have the same courses, so why not?
Because that way you only end up with half an education.
Mom, don't worry. We're going to switch next week. Next week. Oh, I can't believe I finally have a permanent relationship. Isn't he the best?
The best. Well, not the best.
What?
Honey, he's got you paying for his cabs, doing his homework, and helping him get free appliances under false pretenses.
I thought you said you liked him.
Well, I like him.
You don't sound like you like him.
I like him. I like him.
You don't like him.
All right, I don't like him.
So when you said you liked him, you were lying.
Well, honey, there's lying and there's lying.
You know, you've gone out with a lot of jerks before, Mom, and I've never said anything.
You asked my opinion.
I suppose you don't like him either, Allie?
I'm not Allie, I'm Switzerland.
Why don't you like him?
Well, to be honest, which, believe me, was the last thing that I wanted to be, I find him a little overbearing.
Well, he's my boyfriend, and I'm the only one who has to like him.
I'm sorry I said anything.
I'm sorry, too.
Fine.
Nice work keeping your mouth shut.
Oh, I just couldn't help mouthing off about Evan. I can't imagine what she sees in him.
Well, come on. How many times have you gone out with a guy and later wondered how you could ever like him?
I guess I've had one or two relationships like that.
I had a whole marriage like that. She'll come around, and if you try pulling them apart, you might end up pushing them closer together. Remember Romeo and Juliet?
Evan is no Romeo.
What's in a name?
A lot. At least Romeo didn't call himself Omeo because the R sounded too suburban.
Emma just needs a little time to put him in perspective.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, she hates me. Maybe by the time she comes around, she's going to hate me more for being right in the first place.
You'd better apologize.
Apologize for hating him?
Finesse it a little.
Oh, why must there be teenagers in love? May I come in?
Why? Think of something else you don't like about Evan?
No, I want to apologize. It wasn't fair of me to judge him when I hardly even know him.
You're right.
I'd like to give him a second chance.
A real chance?
Why don't you bring him here to dinner on Friday if you two don't have other plans?
Well, we are going to the movies, but I guess we can go after dinner.
Great. Friends again?
Yeah. I'm sorry I said you go out with jerks.
I'm sorry I have to go out with him.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Hi. So, what do you think Evan would prefer, lemon mousse cake or chocolate mousse cake?
Lemon.
Good, I got chocolate. Better we should be happy than him.
Okay, but from now on, I want to pick the movies.
It must be wonderful to be 12 years old and know exactly what you want from a relationship.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Jenny, why are you eating potato chips before dinner?
Because they're there. Pass them over. Oh, barbecue, my favorite. They were Jason's favorite, too. Oh, Emma called upstairs because down here was busy. She told me to tell you that she's running late at school, and when Evan gets here, we have to entertain him until she gets here.
That's no problem, as long as we have a six-pack of Evian in the Wall Street Journal.
Honey, why aren't you dressed?
Every time I look in the mirror, I see Jason's ex-girlfriend.
Who happens to be a terrific person. If you would give her half a chance, she'd have another boyfriend in a second.
I'll get it. Fine, I'll try.
Hey, Skip.
My name's Chip.
Hi, Evan. Emma's running late at school.
Hey, it's cool. Something smells terrific.
Leg of lamb and roast potatoes.
Oh, boy, I love women who can cook.
It's important for women to know how to do other things, too.
You bet. The place looks clean, too.
Put the knife down, Kate.
The jacket's YSL. What do you think?
Very nice.
Evan, would you like an Evian water before dinner?
FYI, that's all I drink.
How did I know that? Chip, could you get Evan an Evian? Allie and I have something to do in the basement.
Excuse us.
You are so stupid, so phony, so... pompous that if you were a gold ring, you'd leave a green stain on my finger. You're also a sexist smart aleck who's got the morals of a lounge lizard who dresses like prime time and talks in initials. And if it weren't for Emma, you'd be out of this house so fast your head would spin. And FYI, your YSL looks like CRAP. Thank you!
What you really want to do is invest in an IRA.
You really think they're better than mutual funds?
No comparison.
We're back.
Evan's advising me on how to invest my allowance.
Yeah, if this kid plays his cards right, he could buy a CD in a couple of months.
Great. He's talking in initials again.
Ignore it.
Hi.
Hey, Janito. What's with the sad face?
She just broke up with Jason.
Chip, shut up.
Some guy dumped you? Forget about him. Hey, you got a great bod. You'll find somebody else.
Jenny, can I see you down in the basement for a minute?
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
How can Emma stand that guy?
I don't know, but we have to be nice to him for her sake. I have to admit, though, he was right about one thing.
Okay, I do have a pretty good bod.
That's not what I meant. Honey, I know how you feel about Jason, but wallowing in self-pity is only going to make it worse.
Mom, you don't know how I feel.
I know exactly how you feel. The only difference is you went out with Jason for 8 months. I was married to your father for 14 years.
I guess you do know how I feel.
Yeah, I do. Not only that, I also know that things will only get better. Life goes on.
I know. I just miss him so much.
Oh, I know you do.
Okay, give me a quarter. All right, I learned a lot of magic in high school.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Which hand?
This one.
Nope.
Hey, that's great. Where's my quarter?
Beats me, it's magic.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
That's okay, you're worth the wait.
Oh, thanks. How's everything going?
Couldn't be better.
Oh, good, you're back. Dinner's ready.
Let's eat.
So I was stuck in line at the student union, and I didn't have my watch, so I didn't know what time it was.
I would have blown your mind.
Is that a real Rolex?
Not yet, but it's an outstanding copy, isn't it?
Outstanding.
So, Evan, I guess you got your interest in business from your father.
Nope. My dad's a legal aid attorney.
He is?
Yeah, he could have been a real hotshot lawyer, but he went to college in the 60s and his values got all screwed up with all that protest stuff.
What?
You know, all that end the war hoopla?
All that end the war hoopla did end the war, you know?
No way, Nixon ended the war.
So, you have any brothers and sisters?
One sister, but we're not very close.
Nixon never would have given in to the peace talks if it hadn't have been for domestic pressure.
You're right. And maybe if he didn't, we would have won that sucker.
Ah, Emma! Basement!
Now?
Now, please, we'll be right back.
What goes on in this basement of yours anyway?
Mom, I already know what you're gonna say.
Emma, I have nodded and smiled until I thought my face would crack. I can't stand it anymore. And what's really getting me crazy is I cannot figure out what you see in him.
I like him and he likes me, okay?
Not okay. Lots of guys are gonna like you. You're a likable girl.
Yeah, so why is Evan the first guy that ever wanted to be my boyfriend?
Give yourself a chance. You just started college.
Look, I know he's not perfect, but it's not like he's a member of a street gang or something.
Oh, no? What about the Wall Street gangs?
Mom, please don't be sarcastic. This is important to me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Look, I admit Evan's a little...
Overbearing.
All right, overbearing. But that's just on the surface. Underneath, he's really sweet.
Honey, I can't get past the surface to see the underneath. I'm sorry, but I can't go on pretending that I like him.
Then don't pretend. Be yourself.
Hey, if I start being myself, Evan and I are gonna fight.
So fight.
Okay, but I'm not gonna pull any punches.
Why should you? Evan doesn't.
So if you want to make the big bucks, you gotta have a life plan.
We're back.
Great, I was just telling Skip here.
Chip.
Right, about my plans for the future. First, I graduate with honors. Then, spend 2 years getting established before I marry a second income and settle down.
No kids?
Oh, sure. As soon as my babe's got job security and maternity leave, then we'll start popping them out.
You know, if you want to pop them out, maybe you ought to marry a toaster.
That's a good one. Not a bad idea either. At least they cook quietly.
So, it sounds as though you've got everything pretty well planned out.
Oh, you've got to. Hey, there's two kinds of people in this world. Those who wear Armani suits and those who make Armani suits. I intend to wear them.
You do. You know, Evan, sometimes life just doesn't work out the way we have planned. Lots of things can happen that an 18-year-old can't possibly foresee, being so inexperienced and immature.
Try the broccoli.
And condescension is a very dangerous thing.
Take a big mouthful.
No. I'd rather keep my mouth free so that I can discuss life with Kevin.
That's Evan, Kate.
That's Mrs. McArdle, Evan.
You really should try the broccoli, Kate. It's so green and leafy.
Maybe when you're a little older and a little wiser.
My secret is butter and pepper and...
Don't get me wrong. I feel sorry for the guys in polyester.
Oh, I bet they're so grateful for that.
I almost forgot. I put Parmesan on it.
Allie, it's okay.
Hey, some of my best friends are losers.
Evan, in this house, we don't categorize people by their income or by their sex. And neither do the people that come in here. At least not in front of us. Capiche?
Capiche?
Well, I guess we better be going.
Can't you stay for dessert?
I don't think so.
We could save you some. You could come back after the movie.
Really?
Any friend of Emma's is welcome in this house anytime. We'll even save you some broccoli.
Okay. Well, then maybe we'll see you after the movie, Mrs. McCardle. Mrs. Lowell, Jenny, and Chip. Here's your quarter. Night.
See you, kids. Have fun.
Mom,
Yeah?
what just happened here?
I just set down some house rules.
Can you really come back?
Anytime.
Thanks.
Feel better?
Much. My daughter is dating a stiff, but at least I can live with it.
I like Evan better than Jason.
Skip.
I just remembered my first boyfriend in college.
Who?
Well, I think it was Steve the surfer, unless it was Jonathan the poet. Or it could have been David the vegetarian. Or maybe it was Sam, the guy who made love, not war.
You didn't have a boyfriend. You had a relay team.
So, nobody just dated one guy at a time.
I did. I remember my first boyfriend. He was a bio major, smelled of formaldehyde. He introduced